Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 4 of the History of Music. Today we will be talking about the history of indie music in particular. Let's do this. We can trace indie music and indie rock's history back to the 1970s in the US and the UK, where the genre's boundaries are broad and encompass diverse sounds. Indie rock has influenced people worldwide, and its artists have taken inspiration from various pastimes when creating their music. One of indie rock's defining characteristics has always been its independence from major record labels, although that would change as the genre became increasingly popular over the years. From hip-hop to pop and post-punk, several subgenres fall under the umbrella of indie rock music. Numerous defining characteristics within the indie rock music genre make it unique. Let's take a look at a few of them now. Firstly, the DIY aesthetic. Indie bands are well known for their recordings and DIY philosophy. In indie rock's early days, artists used to tape record their own music, while today's artists use laptops and sound cards. Unlike mainstream artists signed to major record labels, indie artists typically don't receive advance payments from a record company to record their music. Secondly, lo-fi sounds. Indie rock's lo-fi sound came about because its artists often didn't have access to production tools used by major labels. Without the resources or backing of a major record label, the lo-fi aesthetic came to define indie music. Today, commercial production teams use high-tech systems to mimic indie lo-fi sound. And lastly, songs written by the band. Unlike mainstream artists who often rely on a team of songwriters to produce their hits, indie rock artists typically write all of their own music. We can't talk about indie music without mentioning the greatest artists to perform this sort of music. The Arctic Monkeys, Coldplay, Muse, Radiohead and The Strokes, among many others, are some of the legends that have made what indie music is today. Considering the style in which indie music is made, there is no doubt that it will continue to prosper in the future, as its low-cost method of producing is what makes it so unique and special. As always, let's go on to see what some youngsters have to say about the genre that is indie music. So, in one word, please describe the following genres, okay? Just the first word that comes to mind. Indie.
Low key.
Festivals.
Vibes.
Chill.
Cool.
Okay, so on to the next section now. I'm going to mention those exact same genres again, and I want you to say whether they have a future in music with just a yes or no answer. Indie.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
Thank you guys so much for watching episode number 4 of the History of Music. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned into the next episode where we will be talking about the history of electronic music. Until next time, I've been your host, Shane White. Peace out.